On the heels of the nationwide protests against the Trump administration and its immigration policies, the president is ordering ICE efforts to expand into Democratic cities.
KMBC 9's Matt Evans is here with the impact of the order and of protests here and nationwide. Matt.
Chris, Laura, one of the overarching themes at those No Kings demonstrations from over the weekend was to protest the Trump administration's immigration policy. One of the president's first moves following that protest, he doubled down on those policies. As thousands marched through the streets of the plaza and millions gathered nationwide to protest the policies of the Trump administration this weekend, we are getting answers on the impact of those demonstrations.
I think the goal of protests is not, hey, Trump is going to see all of us out here and he's going to resign and go back to Mar-a-Lago. It's more about building momentum and trying to put some pressure on Congress.
This is what democracy looks like.
Park University political science professor Dr. Matt Harris says change from any of these gatherings won't be instant, but could play a role if pressure continues through the midterm elections next year.
You want to put pressure on elected officials? One thing we know about elected officials is they want to be reelected.
One reaction from the White House, though, has been to increase deportations that were the focus of these protests.
In the immediate aftermath of a big protest like that, just given what we know about President Trump, you'd expect him to say, I'm gonna double down on these efforts.
In a social media post last night, the president ordered ICE agents to target democratically run cities like New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles. And political experts say those enforcement efforts won't likely slow down anytime soon.
There are some things where we've seen Trump kind of flip-flop a little bit, but this has been an issue that he's been very consistent on.
We did reach out to several immigration rights organizations in Kansas City today. None would agree to an on-camera interview, but the Advocates for Immigrant Rights and Reconciliation, or AIR, said in a statement that they stand firmly with the immigrant community in Kansas City and, quote, said, "We are often told that we are outsiders, that we do not belong, that our accents, cultures, and histories are burdens to be hidden. But the truth is we are not weak, we are not voiceless, we are not alone. When anyone tries to divide us with fear, we answer with community."